go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here in year 10. Today we come into another matchup here with our third consecutive loss here off the back of an extra innings defeat to the division leading Moonstars, as we once again blow the lead in the 9th and then choke it away in the 11th. To the game 15, we're going to be taking on the Sirloins here, who have already been eliminated from playoff contention. They're just looking to play spoilers here. We're going to have rookie right-hander Elizabeth Kahn on the hill, 1-0, 3.71 ERA and a 1.47 whip. And we'll be going up against Yolanda Cooper, the 10th-year veteran for the Sirloins, 0-1, 3.93 ERA and a 1.47 whip for her. So both pitchers pitching about the same level, except one had run support one start and the other one didn't. Here's a look at today's lineup for the game. We're going to send Nash to the leadoff spot again after a homer last game. He's still locked in and playing third base. Batting second is right fielder Aubrey Lynn, who was 0 for 5 last game, looking to turn her recent hitting around. Batting third is Hezekiah Cross. He's in left field today instead of DHing. He had a homer last game. Batting fourth is DH Hank Ingrown. He's coming off the bench after being tense the past couple of games. He had the game off. Batting fifth is first baseman Hercules Bentley. He had a homer last game as well. He had 2 homers last game, actually. Batting sixth and in center field today is outfielder Cash Basquette, who was hitless last game. Batting seventh is catcher Eduardo Acosta. He had a homer last game as well. Batting eighth and getting the start at shortstop today is second-year player Rohan Trevino. See how he does. And batting ninth is second baseman Cashton Moran. This is going to be a very important game for the Sandcats here, as if we lose, we're inching closer and closer to choking it away like we did in Season 8. If we win, we get one step closer to a playoff spot. And we'll put all the pressure on the Hot Corners and Moose to win their last games of the season. Alright. Nash, Lynn, and Cross will be up first here in the top of the first to face Cooper. Here's a look at her numbers in depth as Nash steps at the plate. 4.33 average, 4 homers, and 7 RBIs for the third baseman who's locked in. Cooper, in her 3 starts this season, has an 0-1 record, a 3.93 ERA, and a 1.47 whip. She's given up 8 runs, all of which were earned. She's thrown 18 in the third innings, 22 hits given up. Batting average against a 297. She struck out 10, walked 5, given up 3 home run balls. So, it's a solid year. It's very good numbers. She just hasn't had run support. See what she does here against us as Nash is ready. First pitch from Cooper. Cutter at the letters is high, ball 1. Up and in with the heater, called a strike, 1-1. Swung late on a high heat, 1-2, the count out of Nash. Cutter down, pulled foul by Nash as he stays alive. Fastball up and in, fist grounded softly to second, easy play for Wallace, 1 down. Brings up Lynn, hitting 328, 2 homers and 9 RBIs for the right fielder who was hitless last game. First pitch slider in there for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, line to short, diving as Jenkins to make the catch in the hole. Good play by the recently acquired free agent. Gonna bring up left fielder Hezekiah Cross, hitting 278, 3 homers, 6 RBIs on the season. He homered last game, he's currently locked in. Getting to start in the field today. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Caught her up, and Cross didn't miss it. Hits it deep to right center field. That's carrying to the wall. It is gone into the third row. 4th of the year for Hezekiah Cross, and that gives the Sandcats an early 1-0 lead here on the hanging Cutter.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 67.
And here's Ingrown getting the start today at DH, hitting 218 on the year with 2 homers and 8 RBIs as he takes first pitch fastball at the letters, 0-1. Changeup inside is pulled foul, 0-2 is quickly to count as Cooper looks to bounce back here. Fastball up hard, ripped the first, 1 hopper. Fitzgerald dives to his right, makes the play, flips it to Cooper, but she drops the ball. It's an error on the pitcher, and Ingrown will reach base here as she's now tense. How to bring up Hercules Bentley to the plate. First baseman's hitting 370, 5 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. He homered twice last game, so he is on a hot streak right now as he's locked in. Let's see what he does against Cooper, who's now tense. Hanging slider, Bentley drives it deep to center field. Does that have the carry to get over the deep wall? Yes, it does. It's out of the leap of the center fielder's glove. It's a 2-run homer, and that 2-out error proves costly as Bentley homers for the 3rd time here in 2 games, 4th in the last 3 games, as it's his 6th of the season. 3-0 Sandcats. Next up is center fielder Cash Basket, hitting .327, a homer and 8 RBI. She was hitless last game. As Cooper's now rattled after the home run and error. Strike on the inner third on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up, chased by Basquettes, has popped up shallow center field out for Wallace. He'll call off the center fielder and make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Sandcats strike for 3 here on a 2-run homer by Bentley. Both of those runners are going to be unearned. And a solo home run by Hezekiah Cross. Bottom 1, Glover, Wynn, and Wallace due up here against Kahn. Here's left fielder Daniela Glover leading off, hitting .218, a homer and 6 RBIs on the season. She is 10th coming into this game. Let's look at the Sirloins lineup here. After her, we're going to have right fielder Everly Wynn, who's locked in. Batting third is second baseman Gray Wallace, also locked in. Batting fourth is DH Brent Rowland. Batting fifth is third baseman Mario Mustachio. Batting sixth is center fielder Dennis McSticks. Batting seventh is new addition shortstop Brandon Jenkins. Batting eighth is catcher Samir May. And batting ninth is first baseman Jules Fitzgerald, the utility man. And here is a look at Kahn's numbers more in depth. 1-0 on the year, 3.71 ERA, 1.47 WHIP. She's given up 7 earned runs in 17 innings pitched, 21 hits surrendered, 5 of them being homers. She struck out 3 and walked 4. Her batting average against currently is sitting at .304. Not a great number, but so it can always come down, but the ERA and WHIP are pretty solid. She's ready here to face the right-hander Glover, who has contact versus righties active here. First pitch to her is a changeup down in the way, called a strike at the knees. 0-1 as we're ahead in the count. Curveball down and in, stays inside, 1-1. Fastball up high, check swing called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Kahn looks to put away Glover here. Slider down in the way, grounded softly to second. Moran charges, fields it cleanly. He'll make the play, 1 down. Going to bring up right fielder Everly Wynn, who's locked in at the moment, hitting .298, 4 homers and 12 RBIs on the season, and she has low pitch active here. First pitch fastball up and in is called strike at the letters. 0-1 as Kahn forges ahead here. Slider up and away, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2 as Kahn has K-Man activate again. Change it down below the knees, taking in the dirt, 1-2. Curveball down low, line to center field, right at Basket though. She'll make the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up second baseman Gray Wallace, who's also locked in. Coming into this game, hitting .265, 4 homers and 6 RBIs as he has inside pitch activated here. First pitch curveball down in the way, lines to center field. That'll be a base hit for Wallace. He'll keep his hot hitting going as he'll extend the inning here with 2 down, and that'll bring up third baseman Brent Rowland, DHing today for the Sirloins in the 4-hole. Hitting only a .170 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs as he has low pitch active here for himself. Speedy Wallace over there at first. He could run, possibly. First pitch slider up and away is called strike to Rowland, 0-1. Change up inside, check swing, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2 as Kahn looks to put him away here. Fastball inside, stays inside, 1-2 the count now. Curveball down in the way in the dirt, check swing taken by Rowland as he holds back, 2-2 the count now. Change up and away, pulled fouls, Rowland's early on it, still 2-2. Fastball up and in, hit pretty well, deep to right center field, giving chase Basket. It's heading to the wall. It is off the wall as Basket fields it cleanly. It'll be extra bases for Rowland as the runner will score all the way from first. Wallace sits in. It's now 3-1 as the Sirloins are on the board here in the first. Now to bring up third baseman Mario Mustachio, hitting .204 with a homer and 5 RBIs here in the season. First pitch fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Change it down in the way, check swing. Actually, no, the check swing on that. It's called a strike as it's taken by Mustachio, 1-1. Curveball up and in, called a strike as it floats in there from Kahn, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, swung and chased outside the zone. Mustachio down swinging to end the inning. First punch out of the game for Kahn. Sirloins though get on the board thanks to an RBI double. To the second, it's 3-1. Acosta, Trevino, and Moran, bottom 3 in our lineup, face Cooper. Here's Acosta. Catcher's hitting 7th today. He's a little tired. Haven't played the last 2 games. Hitting .378 with a homer and 4 RBIs here on the season. Homered last game as he takes a fastball inside from Cooper. Ball 1. Fastball down, lined at the middle. Acosta punches it through the infield past the diving Wallace's glove, and that's a base hit. He'll be on at first to lead off the inning, and that'll bring up shortstop Rohan Trevino, making his first appearance of the season in the batter's box. He's juiced coming into this game, which is why he's starting today. Fastball down and in is low. Ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing as the runner holds at first. Swung late on a changeup outside, 2-1 the count to Trevino. Way inside on this changeup, called a strike. 0-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, popped up to shortstop. Easy play for Jenkins on the edge of the outfield grass. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up second baseman Cash to Moran in the 9-hole today, hitting .380, 2 homers and 4 RBIs here on the season. Cooper sets, first pitch. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. She's now back to 10's mojo. Fastball away is fouled off, 0-2, quickly to count to Moran. Runner goes here on the next pitch. Fastball inside, line to shortstop though. It's right at Jenkins. He'll make the catch, throws to first, not in time. Acosta got back. Gonna bring up the leadoff hitter Nash. He's 0-1 today. Changeup drifts inside the Nash. Ball 1. Pick off, nothing doing as Acosta dives back in time. Swung under the fastball down the middle. Nash is even the count, 1-1. Slider up and away, fouled off. It's quickly 1-2. Runner goes here on the next pitch. Fastball down and in. Skied to left field. That'll drop for a base hit as Acosta was running on the play. Glover gets it in, but it's going to be a hit-and-run single for Nash. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for Lynn, who's 0-1. Grounded out her first time up. She's now tense as she's 0 for her last 6 plate appearances, dating back to the last 2 games. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Nash gets back in time. Swung early on a changeup down and in as Lynn's out in front, 0-1. Fastball up, grounded up the middle, diving his walls. It's past his glove into center field. That'll be a base hit. Nash thinking for 3. Here's the throw in from center, cut off by Jenkins. Throw back to first is not in time. It's a single for Lynn, and the run scores. It's 4-1. Runners at the corners again now for Cross. Homered his first time up on a hanging cutter at the top of the zone. 1-for-1 today. Cooper now back to rattled mojo as she's down 4-1 here in the second. Fastball up, line to third base. 1 hopper to Mustachio makes the diving stop. He fires to first just in time to get Cross, and that ends the inning as it saves another run. Sandcats, though, get 1 back on an RBI single by Lynn with 2 down. 4-1 the score here to the bottom of the second. McSticks, Jenkins, and May do up here against Kahn. Here's center fielder Dennis McSticks, 6-hitter hitting only .200 on the year, looking to turn his season around here, though it may be too little too late if you think about it. First pitch fastball inside, line to left center field. Cross giving chase, lays out for it, but it's out of his reach, and that'll be extra bases for McSticks, who can fly. Basquette gets it in. It'll be a double for Dennis to start the inning, though. That'll bring up Jenkins. Newly acquired shortstop's hitting .267 with 4 homers and 8 RBIs on the season. First pitch curveball down and in is called strikes. It floats in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away to Jenkins, dribbled up the middle to shortstop. Trevino fires to third, and we got McSticks, who tried to advance on the cheeky grounder. 1 out on the fielder's choice. Runner at first for May. Catcher is hitless on the season. Has contact versus right-handed activate, though. Change it down in the way, below the knees, ball 1. Good eye there from May. Fastball up and in, called a ball. 2-0 the count as it's just high. Slider down and in, called a strike as he takes all the way. 2-1 the count. Curveball hangs, line to right field. Lynn giving chase. It drops in front of her for a base hit. That'll put 2 on and 2 down with 1 down now for Fitzgerald, the utility player at first base today. Hitting .419 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs here at the bottom of the lineup. First pitch fastball down in the way at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Pulled foul by Fitzgerald into the seats, 0-2 the count now. Slider down and in. Dribbled to short softly. Trevino has to hurry. Flips to second 1. Miranda first. Not in time. It's fielder's choice. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for Glover, who has an RBI chance here. 0-for-1 so far today. Slider down and in on the first pitch is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Change it up high. Swung through it 0-2 as she's early on it. Glover looking to protect the plate here. Curveball up and in. Pop, hold foul. She's early but stays alive. Still 0-2. Change it down and away in the dirt. Taken. 1-2 the count now. Fastball down and in. Runner goes on the pitch. Grounder softly to short. Trevino to first. That'll end the inning. Kahn gives up a couple hits but manages to pitch around them to the third. Ingrown, Bentley, and Basquette due up here. It's 4-1 still for the Sandcats. Ingrown's 0-1 today, looking to turn his season around here as he's dripping close to the Mendoza line. Cooper sets first pitch. Cutter in there down the middle, 0-1. Change it down away in a slow, 1-1. Cooper now back to 10th mojo after escaping the jam last inning. Fastball down, lined hard to right center field, but over for it mixed sticks. He'll make the catch in the gap, 1 down. Next up is Bentley, 2-run homer his last time up on a hanging slider. Drove in 2 of our 4 runs. Cooper sets, fires, slider down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Cutter up, line pack the middle, up past Cooper's backhand stab. It's a base hit for Bentley. He's now 2 for 2 today. That'll put the slow man over at first, and that'll bring up Basquette, 0-1 today with a fly out. Fastball up, line down the right field line as she pushes it, but it's just foul, 0-1. Trying a little too hard to make it fair. Change up pulled foul, Basquette early, 0-2 the count now. Slider up and in, push to the right side, stopped by Fitzgerald on the dive. Cooper flips it to the Fitzgerald, it's called out. Bentley gets the second though on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Acosta, 1-for-1 today with a single, looking to drive in the runner with an extra base hit. Cutter up and away, chase, skied to right field softly. Win on it, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Sandcats get a hit, but nothing else. Bottom 3, Win, Wallace, and Whirlwind do up here against Kahn. Win's 0-for-1 today. Fastball middle away is a called strike, 0-1. She gets ahead here. Slider inside, pulls too far inside, 1-1 the count. Change of up and in, pulled foul into the seats, 1-2 the count now. Curveball up and away, outside, 2-2 the count now from Kahn. Fastball away, lined in the hole to short, diving Trevino to cut it off. Will get up and fire. In time to get Win, 1 down, good play. Brings up Wallace, 1-for-1 today with a single. First pitch curveball down in the way, drifts outside from Kahn, ball 1. Fastball down in the way is called strike, 1-1. Change it down and in, pulled up the line, foul. Still now 1-2 the count now to Wallace. Slider up and away, dribbled softly at the middle of the second. Moran backhands on the bare hand, fires to first, 2 down. That'll bring up Roland, doubled in a run his last time up. He's 1-for-1 today. First pitch fastball taken high from Kahn, ball 1. Curveball inside, drifts too far inside, it almost hits Roland, 2-0. Change up and away, outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count out from Kahn. Slider down in the way, check swing first strike, 3-1 the count to Roland. Fastball up and in, called a strike as it catches the letters, full count now. Change it down and in, line hard at the middle to center, right center. Basquette dives, it's out of her reach, and that'll be extra bases for Roland as it gets all the way to the wall and dies out there. Basquette gets it to the cutoff man and will hold Roland to his second double of the day. He's 2 for 2. In scoring position now for Mustachio, struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0-for-1 today. First pitch change up at the knees is a called strike from Kahn, 0-1 the count. Fastball that way, called a strike again. It's quickly 0-2. Curveball up and in the way high to Mustachio, taken, ball 1. 1-2 the count now. Slider up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Mustachio today, and Kahn gets out of the jam to the 4th. It's still 4-1. Trevino, Moran, and Nash do up here against Cooper. Here's Rohan Trevino, he's 0-for-1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Cutter at the knees, taken low, ball one. Cutter up, sky ball to left center field. Shallow left, in on a Glover. Making the catch, one down. Brings up Moran, he's over one today. Cutter away, taken for a ball, 1-0. Way early on the changeup, Moran is at the knees, 1-1. Cutter down in the way, check swing, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Fastball down, lined up the middle by Moran, hits a base hit for him, he's now 1 for 2. Puts him on at first with one down here as we go back to the top of the lineup, and Nash, 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch changeup inside, misses, ball one. Check swing on the cutter outside, 2-0 the count to Nash. Fastball up, swung late, 2-1. Slider middle down, hit pretty well by Nash, deep to left center field. That's carrying to the wall. It's gone into the Sandcats bullpen. Fifth homer of the season for Nash. It's a 2-run shot, and that makes it a 6-1 game. Third homer given up by Cooper here in the game. That'll bring up Lynn. Singled in a runner last time up. She's 1 for 2. Cooper back to tense mojo now. Cutter at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Changeup outside, pulled foul, 0-2 the count now. Fastball inside, line softly to left field, charging his Glover to make the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Cross, 1 for 2 today with a solo home run. Go out his last time up. At the knee, fastball below the knees, ball one. Fastball inside, dribble to the mound, off of Cooper's glove as it ricochets to Wallace, but no one's at first, and Cross beats the throw. It's an infield single. That'll keep the inning alive here for Ingrown, who's 0 for 2, flown out and popped out. Fastball down, line to center field. That'll be a base hit for Ingrown as it gets down there. McSticks gets it in, and that'll put runners at first and second. Now a 2 down for Bentley. Single driving Cross from second. Bentley is 2 for 2 today. He has a homer and a single, driving in 2 runs on that home run ball. Cooper backing herself into a corner here. Fastball up, taken, ball one. Change it down, pulled foul by Bentley. He's early on it, 1-1. Fastball down, fouled off to the right side, out of play. 1-2, the count now to Bentley. Chased it outside as the fastball's dribbled to first. Fitzgerald makes the play himself, and that'll end the inning. But the Sandcats strike for 2 more on the home run by Nash. Bottom 4, it's 6-1. McSticks, Jenkins, and May do up here against Kahn. McSticks is 1 for 1 today with a double in his first plate appearance. First pitch curveball down. Pulled by McSticks down the left field line. It's hooking, foul. Just missing the foul pole. 0-1. First pitch slider up and away. Line softly to right field. Bentley leaps. He makes the catch. Good leap. Old man still got some hops. 1 down, and that'll bring up Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball middle away. Lined hard at the middle by Jenkins. It's a base hit. He's 1 for 2 today. Putting him on at first here with 1 down. That'll bring up May. 1 for 1 today with a single. Slider down in the ways. Outside. Ball 1. Change up and in. Called a strike at the letters. 1-1. Fastball middle down. Check swing at the knees. 1-2 the count now. Curveball away. Line softly down the left field line. Hooking foul. Out of play. Still 1-2. Fastball down and in. Line softly to short. Trevino makes the catch. 2 down as the runner gets back. Gonna bring up Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 1 today. Slider away. Called a strike on the outside. 0-1. Fastball up inside. Misses ball 1. Change it down and in. Grounded softly at the middle. Trevino to his left. Cuts it off. Will fire to first. That'll end the inning. Sandcats give up a hit, but they pitch around it again to the 5th. Basquet, Acosta, and Trevino do up here against Cooper. Basquet's 0 for 2 today, looking for her first hit of the game. Fastball away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, popped up by Basquet. She chases it over to second base. Wallace makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up Acosta, 1 for 2 today with a single. It's also flown out. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Up and away with the heater this time, misses, 1-1. Fastball up, hard ground to the right side, past the diving infielders into right field, base hit for Acosta. Second hit of the game for him, he's 2 for 3 now as he's locked in. I'm going to bring up Trevino, 0 for 2 today for the Juice shortstop. Fastball inside, misses from Cooper, ball 1. Fastball down, 2-0 the count now. Outside heater misses, 3-0 count to Trevino. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 3-1. Change up away, pulled by Trevino down the right field line as it gets near the warning track. Wynn makes the catch in front of it though for the second out. Brings up Moran, singled his last time up as he punched it through the middle and then scored on Nash's home run ball. Fastball inside, pulled down the left field line. That's hooking near the line. Fair ball. That'll be a single for Moran as that's his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 3 and he's locked in. First and second now for Nash, who homered his last time up on a low slider from Cooper. Fastball inside. Nash turns on it deep to the bullpen again. It is gone off the back wall of it this time. 3-run homer for Nash, his second homer of the game, and his third, fourth, and fifth RBIs here. That breaks it open. It's now 9-1 Sandcats as we're pulling away here off Cooper. 6th of the year for Nash, second of the game. Lynn up next, 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. Cooper staying out there here to try and get through the 5th as she's now rattled. Slider away, hard ground to the second, right at Wallace though. He'll make the play and that ends the inning. Lynn back to neutral mojo, but Nash strikes for another home run here in back-to-back innings as he pulls another slider into the left center bullpen of the Sandcats. 3-run bomb makes it a 9-1 game as we're piling on here against Cooper. Glover, Wynn, and Wallace do up here against Kahn. Glover's 0 for 2 today. First pitch curveball down at the knees, pulled foul, 0-1. Change up inside, taken by Glover, 1-1. Fastball middle of the way, swung through it late, 1-2 the count now. Sliding down below the knees, taken in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball inside, misses, ball 3, full count now. Curveball down and away, dribbled up the middle to short, Trevino to his left, cuts it off, will fire to first, in time to get Glover 1 down. Next up is Wynn, 0 for 2 today, no longer locked in. First pitch slider drifts inside, almost beating Wynn as she backs off the plate, ball 1. Fastball up, taken high as it was anticipated, 2-0 the count. Change it down at the knees, taken below the knees, 3-0 the count. Curveball down at the knees, first called strike, 3-1 as Wynn takes all the way. Fastball down and in, low, ball 4. First walk of the game for Kahn as that'll put Wynn on with 1 down. I'll bring up Wallace, 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch curveball drifts inside, 1-0 as she lost the handle on it. Slider up and away outside, taken, 2-0. Fastball down at the knees, check swing, 2-1. Change up and away, taken high, 3-1. Fastball down at the knees, called a strike, it's full count now. Slider middle of the way, line to right center field, out of Moran's diving leap, it's a base hit. Second of the game for Wallace as he's 2 for 3 now. Brings up Roland, he's doubled twice today and driven in one of the only Sirloins runs so far. Fastball down at the knees, inside for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, line to center field, basket back a few steps. Makes the catch, 2 down, runner tagging for third, here's the throw. Just late as the runner advances, runners at the corners now for Mustachio, who struck out twice today. Looking to avoid the hat trick here. Let's change it down in the way, check swing at knees for a strike, 0-1. Curveball middle in, popped up behind the plate. Acosta back near the fence, calling for it. He makes the catch, and Kahn escapes the 5th without any runs. Top 6 we go. It's still 9-1. Cross, Ingrown, and Bentley, middle of the lineup, due up here. Cross is 2 for 3 today. He's homered and singled, driving in 1 run. Cooper staying out there to start the 6th inning despite being rattled and up over 70 pitches. Strike on the high and away on the cutter, misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and away, misses. 2-0 the count. Inside changeup, 3-0. Fastball below the knees, ball 4. Cross takes his base as he's on for the 3rd time today over at first. Ingrown singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Cooper done here after 5+ innings. He's coming into pitch as former Sandcats reliever, left-handed Plaid Mahoney, the young reliever. Mahoney's numbers on the season look like this. He's 0-1, 6.28 ERA, 1.95 WHIP. He's given up 11 runs, 10 of which are earned. In 11 appearances, he's thrown 14 in the 3rd innings, surrendering 19 hits, 3 of them being homers. He's walked 9, hit a batter, and struck out 9. His batting average against right now is at .311, so not a great season for him so far. He sets and grown ready. Strike on the low outside corner, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up the letters, taken, 0-2 the count now. Curveball inside, skied to right center field softly. McSticks charges though to make the catch, 1 down. Runner gets back. Brings up Bentley, he's 2 for 3 today. He's a homered and singled as well, just like Cross. He's driven in 2 though on the home run, while Cross only had a solo shot. Hanging curveball ripped the 3rd. Mustachio makes the stop though, 2 down as Cross froze and got back in time. Runner still at first with 2 down now for Basquet, who's popped out twice and flown out. She's 0 for 3 today. Fastball up, swung late, 0-1. Curveball away, line softly to center field. That'll drop in there for a base hit in the no man's land. Cross looking for 3rd here, throw in from McSticks. Just laid as Cross slides in. Runners at the corners now as Basquet gets back to neutral for Acosta. 2 down, he's singled twice today. He's 2 for 3. Fastball down and then misses from Mahoney. Ball 1. Fastball up, hard grounded to 2nd, right at Wallace though, and he'll make the play on the backhand, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits for the Sandcats, but nothing come of it. Bottom 6. McSticks, Jenkins, and May do up here against Kahn. Sticks is 1 for 2 today with the double. First pitch tunes curveball at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, pop foul behind the plate, 0-2 the count now. He's up and in. Swung through it, strike 3. 3rd punch out of the game for Kahn. 1 down, and now to bring up Jenkins. 1 for 2 today with the single, his last time at the plate. Slider up and in. Misses inside, just barely. 1-0. Fastball down below the knees, taken. 2-0. Curveball middle away. Outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count now to Jenkins. Changeup inside, fouled off as Jenkins is late. 3-1. Fastball middle away, called a strike again, full count now. Whiffer activates for Jenkins. Came in for Kahn. Curveball down at the knees. Hard grounded to short, right at Trevino though. He'll make the play, 2 down. Brings up May, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball up and in, line to shortstop. Trevino leaps, he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Kahn as she gets through the 6th cleanly. To the 7th, Trevino, Moran, and Nash do up here against Mahoney. Trevino's 0 for 3 today, still looking for his first hit of the season. Slider in there on the black, 0-1. Fastball, same thing on the black as it's punched to shortstop on the ground. Trevino now 0 for 4 today. Brings up Moran. 2 for 3 day for him. He's singled his last 2 times at the plate. Fastball up, line softly right center. Wallace leaps, makes the catch, 2 down. Brings up Nash. He's homered his last 2 times at the plate. He's also singled. He's driven in 5 RBIs. 1 was a 2-run homer. The last one was a 3-run homer. Slider, curveball middle of the plate, driven deep to center field. That's heading to the deep wall out there in center as McSticks reroutes. It bounces off the wall and away from him as Nash is on his horse on his way to 3rd. He's thinking coming home for an inside the park home run. He's not going to do it. He will get back to 3rd. It's a triple for Nash. He's now a double shy of the cycle. That'll bring up Lynn, 1 for 4 today. She's driven in a run on a single. Tense now though after grounding out her last time at the plate. Fastball at the knees, the lower 3rd for a strike, 0-1. Slider below the knees, ball 1. Fastball inside. Lynn drives it deep to left center field, heading for the gap. Can McSticks run it down? No, he can't. It splits the outfielders perfectly. 1 hops to the wall. It's a double for Lynn. And that drives in her 2nd run of the game as it's now 10-1 Sandcats as we add another insurance run. Next up is Cross. Walked his last time at the plate. He's also hit a solo homer and singled. He's 2 for 3. Mahoney will face him as it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Fastball up, though. Chased above the letters. Diving in the holes. Jenkins to cut it off. Lynn rounding third. Going to try and score. But the play is made at first to end the inning regardless. Bottom 7 we go. It's 10-1, though, as we drive in a run on a double by Lynn. It's now a 9-run lead. Fitzgerald, Glover, and Wynn do up here. Kahn done after 6 innings of work, giving up 7 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Leading off the inning is Fitzgerald in the 9 hole. He's 0 for 2 today. Coming into pitch is going to be the former Moonstars line right-hander. Here in a mop-up role, it's Tiago Parks, making his 2nd appearance of the year with us as a Sandcats organization member. No record, ERA of a 10.29 with a 2 whip. He's given up 8 earned runs in 7 games thrown. He's thrown 7 innings, given up 8 hits, 1 of them a home run, and he struck out walked 6. Batting average against is a 3.08 for Parks. He's ready to face Fitzgerald here. First pitch change it down and in from Parks is low inside, 1-0. Fastball down in the way, fouled off, 1-1. Change up and in, line to center field, right at basket though. She'll make the catch, 1 down. I'll bring up Glover, 0 for 3 day for her so far. She looks to turn her fortunes around at the plate. This was fastball outside from Parks, taken, ball 1. Curveball down below the knees, taken, 2-0. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 2-1. Change it down at the knees, check swing for a strike. It's now 2-2 to Glover. Curveball up and away from Parks, taken high, full count now. Fastball inside, shatters the bat to the right side of the infield. Moran bare hands and flips to Bentley, 1 down, 2 down in the inning now, as that was a little bit of confusion there between the fielders. Now to bring up Wynn. Walked her last time up. She's 0 for 2 today, though. Now back to Locked In Mojo following the walk. First pitch fastball up and in from Parks is high and tight, 1-0. Change up and away, taken high, 2-0 the count now from Parks. Curveball down at the knees, inside for a called strike, 2-1. Fastball up and away, high, ball 3, 3-1. Change it middle away, lined hard to left. Now to Nash's reach. It's a base hit for Wynn. She's 1 for 3 today. Cross gets it in. That will hold her to just a single. It will extend the inning, though, for Wallace, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. First pitch curveball down in the dirt, blocked by Acosta, ball 1. Fastball up and away, outside, 2-0 the count now from Parks. Change up outside again, 3-0 the count now. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 3-1. Ball down and away, low ball 4, another walk as Parks gives up this one, his first today. Second in the game for the Sirloins. That'll bring up Roland, 2 for 3 day for him. He's doubled twice and also driven in a run. First pitch change up at the letters, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, high, ball 1, 1-1 the count out of Roland. Ball inside, called a strike as it floats in there. 1-2 the count now. Fastball down and away, called strike 3 at the knees. First punch out of the season for Parks, and that ends the inning. He gives up a hit and a walk, but he gets out of danger to the 8th. Ingram, Bentley, and Basquette do up here. Ingram leads off, 1 for 4 today with a single. Mahoney will stay out there to face him. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Fastball below the knees, ball 1. Fastball low and away for a called strike, 1-1. Fastball down, line to center field by Ingram, but it's right at McSticks, who makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Bentley, 2 for 4 days, homered, driving in 2 runs, and singled. Mahoney stays in to face him. Fastball inside, line to right center field. That'll be a base hit for Bentley, his 3rd hit of the game. He's now 3 for 5, and it's his 2nd singles. That does not get by McSticks in the gap. 1 down, runner at first now. Due up is Cash Basket. Center fielder is 1 for 4 today with a single. Mahoney will exit now as Shea D comes in to pitch out of the bullpen. It's the best reliever in their bullpen, the ace left-hander. D has no record, a 4.20 ERA with a 1.33 whip. She's given up 7 earned runs in 11 appearances, recording 1 save, pitching 15 innings, giving up 15 hits, 5 homers, 5 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Her batting average against is .254 here on the season. Basket ready. D set. Curveball up, line, one hopper to short. Jenkins flips the second one. Wallace to first. Double play on one pitch, and that ends the inning as D gets out of it. Bottom eighth, Mustachio, McSticks, and Jenkins do up here against Parks. Mustachio up first, 0 for 3 day. He struck out twice. First pitch fastball middle in is called strike from Parks, 0-1. Curveball down below the knees, taken, 1-1. Fastball up and away. Chased by Mustachios. He skies at the left center field, giving Chase his cross in the gap. He makes the catch. 1 down. I'll bring up McSticks. 1 for 3 today with the double. Make his change with the knees. Check swing for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball up and away. High. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Sky ball by McSticks to right center field. Over for it. Basket in the gap. She calls for it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up Jenkins, 1 for 3 day for him. He's singled. First pitch fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Curveball drifts inside and low, 2-0. Change it low and away, ball 3, 3-0 the count now from Parks. Fastball up and in, called ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk as Parks falls behind and loses Jenkins. Got to bring up May, 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch change up at the knees. Hard grounder at the middle. That's a base hit as May keeps the inning alive here. Escat throws it in for third as the runner tries to go. Throw is in time and nails him as that gets Parks out of the jam. Gives up a hit and a walk, but he pitches around it again to the 9th. Still 10-1. Acosta, Trevino, and Moran do up here against D. Acosta 2 for 4 day for him as he's singled twice. Cutter away, misses. Ball 1 from D. 1-0. Fastball up, line to center field, and that'll drop for a base hit for Acosta, his 3rd of the day. He's 3 for 5 now. I'll put him on at first, and that'll bring up Trevino, 0 for 4 day. Still looking for his first hit of the season. Fastball up and away, sky ball to left, out of reach. Yes, 0-1. Curveball inside, pulled to right field. That's past the diving Wallace's glove. It's a base hit for Trevino, his first of the year. He's 1 for 5 now on the game. I'll put 2 on and none down for Moran, who singled twice today. He's 2 for 4. Cutter high, taken, ball 1. Fastball inside, fisted to right field. Diving is Fitzgerald to knock it down. He has no play but to first, and that will retire Moran. On the fielder's choice, runners advance. 1 down for Nash. He is a double shy of the cycle as he tripled his last time up. He's also homered twice and singled, driving in 5 runs. Nash needs a double for the cycle. Here we go. Fastball down in the way, called ball, 1-0. Cutter away, 2-0 the count now from D. Fastball inside, line to center field. That'll be a base hit. McStick's going to come up gunning for the plate as we try to get the run out. Cut off by Fitzgerald. No one over at first. Nash has to hold up for a single. He is going to miss the cycle by a double, though. 5th hit for him, though, as he's 5 for 6, driving in his 6th and 7th runs of the game. It's now 12-1. Lynn up next. Drove in a run last time up. Fastball away, ball 1. Hanging curveball ripped hard on the ground to the 3rd on a 1 hopper. Mustachio the 2nd one. Lost the 1st, double play. Around the horn we go, and that ends the inning. Bottom 9 is now 12-1 as we get 2 insurance runs thanks to Nash's 2 RBI single. Fitzgerald, Glover, and Wynn do up here. Parks done after 2 innings of relief. Good outing for him. Fitzgerald leads off. He's 0 for 3. Coming in to finish the game is right-hander reliever Marcus Briggs, looking to make up for his last outing against the Moose, where he blew the game as he fell to 1-1 in that appearance. ERA balloons up to 9 as he gives up 9 runs. 8 of them are earned. 1.75 WHIP in 7 appearances. He's recorded 2 saves, thrown 8 innings, given up 12 hits, 1 of them being a homer, walking 2 and striking out 5. Batting average against for the rookie is .343. First pitch to Fitzgerald is a fastball up and away for a called strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a change it down and in, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Came in active for Briggs here. 2-seam up and in, shatters the bat, but Fitzgerald fouls it off, 0-2. Fastball down in the way, grounded softly to second. Moran charges. He'll fire to first, 1 down. Brings up Glover, 0 for 4 day for her. First pitch change it down in the way, outside, ball 1. Fastball up and in, check swing, called a strike, 1-1. Seamer down and away, down and in, low, 2-1. Change up and away, check swing for a strike, 2-2 the count now. Fastball down and away, chased outside by Glover, she stays alive, 2-2. Seamer inside, line hard to right field, past the diving Rand's glove, it's base hit. Lynn comes with throwing for first, just late. Glover now 1 for 5 and the 4, now, 1 for 5, and now to bring up Wynn. 1 for 3, singled her last time up, she's also walked today. First pitch 2-seamer high, taken for Acosta, taken to Acosta, ball 1. Fastball down and in, called a strike on the corner, 1-1. Change up and in, pulled foul by Wynn into the seats, 1-2 the count now. Changeup drifts outside, off of Acosta's glove, it's going to get by him, and that'll allow the runner to advance. 2-2 count now. Fastball up and away, outside, 3-2 the count now. Seamer up and in, lined up the third base line, just foul, still a full count. Changeup up high, popped up, shallow left center field. Out for Trevino, he's calling for it. Makes the catch, 2 down. Runner still at second. Last chance for the Sirloins here is second baseman Gray Wallace, 2 for 3 day for him. He's singled twice and walked. First pitch 2-seamer down and away is called a strike, 0-1 as Briggs gets ahead. Fastball middle in, line hard on the ground to second, right at Moran. He'll make the play, and that'll end the inning as Briggs gives up a hit, but gets out of the jam to end the inning. End the game as the Sandcats finally win a game. It's 12-1. They improved to 9-6 on the year here. Big offensive day for us as we took Cooper to town, driving in 12 runs on 20 hits, while our pitching staff holds the Sirloins to 1 run on 10 hits with 2 walks. 1 error committed in the field by pitcher Yolanda Cooper, giving 2 earned runs in the first inning. 2 unearned runs, I should say. Looking at the line score here, big day for Nash at the top of the lineup. 5 for 6, double shy of the cycle, homered twice, scored 3 times, and drove in 7 runs. Has to be player of the game. Lynn goes 2 for 6, driving in 2 runs as well. Cross has a homer, getting 2 hits, walking once. Ingram 1 for 5. Bentley had a 3 for 5 day. He homered again, driving in 2. And then nothing else for the rest of the lineup RBI-wise, but everybody got at least 1 hit. 3 hits for Acosta there in the 7-hole, 2 for 5 day for Moran at the bottom. On the Sirloin side, everybody got a hit except Mustachio, who was 0 for 4, striking out twice, and Fitzgerald, who was 0 for 4 at the bottom of the lineup. 2 hit day for May, 2 hit day for Roland. He drove in the only run on a double early in the game. Wallace 2 for 4 day as well. Here's the pitching lines. Kahn goes 6 innings, giving up 7 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, striking out 3. Rookie will finish the regular season at 2-0 with a 3.13 ERA. Very good rookie debut season for her. Parks comes out of the pen, giving 2 scoreless innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout recorded. And Briggs throws the 9th inning, giving up only 1 hit. Good inning for him. On the other side, Cooper goes 5+ innings, giving up 13 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk on 4 home run balls. She falls to 0-2 on the year, finishing with a 5.79 ERA. Mahoney comes out of the bullpen for 2 1/3 innings, giving up 4 hits and 1 earned run. And then Sophie D goes an inning and 2/3, giving up 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Noah Nash, play of the game as I called it. Double shy of the cycle, homered twice, triple, drove in 7 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Bentley, the runner-up, 3 for 5 day, homer, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And third place finisher is Cross, 2 for 4 day, homer, single RBI, and a run scored. So good win for the Sandcats here. We've improved to 9-6 on the year. Playoffs are looking pretty good here. We put all the pressure here on the Hot Corners and Moose. They need to win to keep pace with us. If they win, they put all the pressure on us. If they lose, we clinch a playoff spot. Alright, Moose will play. Hot Corners do not. Okay. So both their last games are against the Herbisaurus. This will be interesting. This is division. That holds division weight for them as well, as they both need to win. They won't catch the Herbisaurus, but they can at least make it close. Platypi taking on the Grapplers here in a doubleheader to start. Platypi pounce on the Grapplers, winning 19-2. And then they also beat the Grapplers again 7-4. Next up is the Overdogs and Buzzards in a 2-game series. Buzzards win 3-1 in the first matchup. overtaking the Overdogs, but the Overdogs even it out with an 8-1 victory following that as they take third place back, finishing at 8-8 on the year. Moose then come up with a clutch win to beat the Herbivores 6-1 as they keep their playoff hopes alive at 9-7. Right now they would be beating us, so we need to win this next game to get the 3 seed guaranteed. If we lose, we can still make it as the 4 seed, but we'll need the Hot Corners to lose against the Herbivores, which I don't want to put my faith in another team's hands. So we have to win this game, otherwise we could be out of the playoffs come playoff time. Final game of the regular season will see us face the Blowfish in a division rival matchup. Blowfish are playing spoilers here as they're 6-9. They're already eliminated from playoff contention. Leaf Todd will get the start for the Blowfish, 0-2 on the year with a 9 ERA and a 190 whip. And for us, we'll have Enzo Sawyer on the mound, who's 1-2, 5.94 ERA and a 1.62 whip. Neither pitching having a great year, but one of them's got to come out on top here, so hopefully it's our guy. Here's a look around the league. Don't see any moves just yet. Here we go. Hackliner signs to the Herbivores, replacing John Paul, the right fielder. So former Sandcat replaces another former Sandcat. Herbivores then sign Marsha Brown to replace Dolph Stake. Sandcat for Sandcat, as they look to make their playoff push here, as they're already guaranteed to win their division. Edvard Mitchell gets plus 10 speed on the bench there. That's nice. That's something he desperately needed. Would have preferred fielding, though. Kenneth McCann, plus 11 accuracy as he goes from 79 to 90. That is awesome. That really counteracts his walk-prone traits. That's awesome. Other than that, nothing too exciting. Let's have a look at these development options. That is not development options. That is free agency. Okay, so we got this vegan diet for Lynn. That would be a good one for her to get. Give her a chance to get utility. I'd like that. Improve her fielding. This one for Newton, that's a pass. This one for Parks is a pass as well. Contreras, that's too high of a chance. And plus, he's a catcher. He doesn't really need speed, so that's a pass. McCann, he doesn't need to improve his junk, really. He needs to improve accuracy, so we'll pass on that as well. This one for Nash will be here next time. It's only at 1% chance of expiring. So let's get this vegan diet for Lynn, and then we'll save up for whatever else happens after the final game. Did he get a plus 1 speed? That's fine. She already had decent speed. Only plus 1 fielding. I was hoping for the 5. That would have been nice. On the arm. Does not get utility. Darn it. Oh well. Worth a shot. Alright. Let's set the lineup here and call it an episode, so we get ready to head to the season finale next time out. Nash now on fire. He'll be leading off, followed by Lynn. Actually, you know what? Let's put someone else up there. Want Mitchell in playing center. Interesting. Okay. And Trevino in and left. Okay. Let's put Trevino batting second. He's got some good speed. Then Cross, Bentley, Ingrown. Good to Acosta. Ran and Mitchell. Rambo after Mitchell. Acosta before Mitchell. Okay, that works good. So it's going to be Nash, Trevino, Diego, Cross, Bentley, Ingrown, Acosta, Mitchell, Moran, and Lynn next time out. Alrighty, guys, that'll do it for this episode. We managed to crush the Sirloins underfoot, preventing a spoiler victory, and it also moves us closer to clinching a playoff spot as we're now control our own destiny. If we win, we're in. If we lose, it all comes down to the Hot Corners, because we will be fighting for the 4th seed, if that's the case. We need this win to guarantee ourselves the 3 seed. Until next time, guys, this is the Nasty One, signing off.